Welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and a build update of Revell's 30 Ford Model A Coupe. Got a bunch done past couple of days, and I figured I'd make a quick video to give you an update. So let me move the guys out of the way. Wayne is giving Chandler a hard time about the spot on the back of the trunk, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. We started this thing out with the titanium silver, which is Tamiya's X32. I let that dry for a couple of days, and then I masked it off with Tamiya's tape, and came back and I sprayed everything with the Tamiya's clear blue, which is X23. And I think it looks pretty stinking good. The only problem I had with this is I was just about done, and I came across and I hit my hand and I got a drop on the back of the trunk. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to rub it out or not, but I'm sure not going to strip it for that, because I am so happy with the way this is rolling out. I even did the visor. I'm going to leave the top of the visor that color. The bottom of the visor I may come back and do with the titanium. Not sure yet. The rest of this and the interior is going to get painted with the black, and then we'll have the black with the titanium silver interior panels. I took these today, and it's very hard to see because of they are titanium silver and silver, but I painted the handles and the crank assembly with the gel pen, which is just a regular gel pen that I got on Amazon a long while back. I'll put a link down in the description if you're looking for them, along with my other links that are building with my models. But there's that. The body, yeah, this is exactly what I had visioned in my head with this, the way I wrung it, and still have big panels of the titanium. I was thinking about doing stripes and all that stuff, but I think this just, it looks better. In my eye, it looks better. I did underneath with the clear blue too. I'm going to do flat black up here, like I said before. But to make everything go, I did the seats in the clear blue. I did the dash in the titanium silver, and then the clear blue on the inserts on it. And then the center will have the gauges, but I just wanted to have everything kind of just pop up at you. So we did that. The engine, where did it go? Chandler's over there working on it. The engine got the clear blue also. Transmission, flat aluminum all around like I always do. But the engine, I wanted to have that sticking out front there on those black frame rails with all the chrome coming off them and the chrome radiator. I wanted that to be the body color too. Because, I mean, it's a custom car. It's going to have custom paint on the engine. So we're at that. Before I go up tonight, I'm going to panel line the transmission. I'm not going to panel line the engine this time because I want it to stay just factory fresh, or showroom fresh, right out of the paint booth fresh. And the way that clear blue lays on there, it kind of highlighted everything itself. You can really see the detail. So there's no sense in me trying to make the detail jump out at you. It already does. I've already pre-drilled my holes for the wires, so that'll be ready to go. Once I get my valve covers on, I took the clear blue and I did the lines in the valve covers with clear blue, along with the oil pan and transmission pan. So everything's kind of blending together, the chrome and the blue and the black and all that. And that's what I want, is I want it to all look like I kind of planned what I was doing. Even on the dashboard, you know, we have that dash, but I did the steering wheel with the clear blue over the chrome, and then I'm going to go around with a semi-gloss or a gloss black on the outer part of the wheel. I'm going to leave the center chrome. So we got the black, the chrome, and the blue. Titanium on the dashboard. So everything, again, flows. You saw I did this, and look at how nice this is going to look on here. The black and the blue, and then the pipes. It's all coming together exactly the way I had it in my head. And then all I have to do is get the wires run. And speaking about the wires, I got Bruce from Bruce's Electric World. He saw my battery thing, and he thought, man, that's pretty good, but we can do better. So he made a battery box, and it's on his YouTube page. I'll put a link down below. But Bruce, man, you did it cool. It's really cool. What he did is he built a box just like this. He used aluminum foil. So if you don't have that tape, which is expensive, that I have, the foil tape, jump over there and watch, because he uses aluminum foil and glues it down on there, and it worked out really well. But he made it to where a paper clip is what he was showing with it. You could put a paper clip in there, you push it forward, and it turns on the lights. You pull it back, and it breaks the contact. So you don't have to pull the seats and all this out every time you're showing the car. You can just reach in there with tweezers, grab a hold of that paper clip or whatever you're using. He also said you use a pin or something like that, but grab a hold of it and pull it back, and you can do that in between the seats, and the lights are off, so you're not wasting your battery. And then when you go to show it, you just tap it, lights are on. Cool job, Bruce. It is really neat. I never would have thought of it. I was more of a butcher on that. We're still not sure if we're going to go fuel injection on this or carburetor. So I'm still working out everything on both. Here's the carburetors. Nice detail. I soaked these things in LA Awesome for, almost 4 or 5 days. Not because it needed 4 or 5 days, but because I just didn't pull them out. And there was nothing on there, not even that little varnish that was left. So I painted them flat aluminum, went over them with the titanium gold that I use on like my Holly parts and my brake vacuum booster. And then these are looking pretty good. So there's 6 of those. And then the others, I have the rails for them too, the carb intakes. And those I did already panel line, sorry. So they're panel lined just to highlight them a little bit and give them that more metallic look or more steel look than flat aluminum. I did the fuel rail, and then the hoses I just painted with Tamiya's rubber black. And while we're talking about Tamiya's rubber black, let's grab the hoses. I did both sets of radiator hoses just because I didn't want to take the time to see which one I needed, and it only takes a second to do these. What I did is I had it over at the airbrush. I sprayed everything with semi-gloss black, and then I came back with my gel pen that I showed you, and I went around all the highlights where the clamps would go on there and made them silver. And I let that sit, enough to where a movie played through on the TV while I was working on everything else. And then I came back with the rubber black, and I painted everything that wasn't a clamp. And this Revell kit, man, nice detail, crisp and clean. And I know the wife just in her head said, and no caffeine, showing our age. But there's that. Like I said, I did the top in a titanium silver too, just to break up that big shot. I don't know if I'll even display it with this, but it's there if I want to. Radiator got a shot of the flat black, and again, I'm using my real black to do it. I'll have to do a second coat. I see a little bit of glitter on there, but all in all, that covered pretty quick for one coat. The other thing I did is I painted the rims. Where'd they go? Man, I'm having a hard time seeing things today. But here they were backwards. I painted the rims the gloss black the other day, and then I decided we're gonna use the baby moons. So I took the baby moons and I painted them with the clear blue also. So those are the clear blue. The valve covers and the oil pan are the clear blue, transmission pan, and the lower part of the ribs. The steering wheel, ta-da, we're rolling. So I think tomorrow I'll get this engine finished. I'll get it wired and set up. I'll have to make my decision then on the fuel injection or carbs. So we'll go with that. I'll have pretty much ready for this thing to all start smacking together. Last thing I did is I did my brakes with the panel liner. I like using the panel liner over the flat aluminum because it gives it, again, that steel look. And it gives it highlights, but it changes that color enough to where it looks like steel instead of flat aluminum. So you can see the flat aluminum and then the steel look over the top. So I am happy as a lark. Again, the seats are the blue, and we are good to go. So let me let you go. I am Mark. This is Grandpa Mark's Hobbies, and you all have a great day.